Hello, welcome to Gaming to Sleep. I'm your host Daniel. Today we're going to be playing WoW Classic. I know this is not traditionally a cozy game, but I think there's some relaxation between the music, the ambiance, and nostalgia. With WoW Classic, just working on some quests as a level 13 on my first playthrough. If you have any advice, please roll over, pull up your sheets and blankets and get cozy and give it to me in the morning once you got a good night's rest. Right now, we're walking through. Maybe we're gonna try to collect this heart. That might be a good quest to start with. Or rather, the seed that's closer to my level as a level 13. Let's see what this quest is. Level 60. Yeah, these are gonna be all a little too crazy for me. I am on a PvP server, but I prefer to stay away from all that craziness. So I made a troll mage named Trollian. And I've just been enjoying it to kind of do some of those fun redundant tasks. Kind of that grind in that farm. One of the things that I've really appreciated about WoW Classic as I've started to play through is the slower level progression. It's been really enjoyable having the opportunity to dump more time and kind of get more worth out of those levels. Now, while I did play a little bit of retail, I enjoyed some of those spells, some of that excitement, some of the pets. Didn't enjoy how fast I leveled through. This slow progression has really made it feel like you're putting a lot into it, getting to know your character. We're gonna get out of this part of the map. And get to the normal part. So, there is a quest right there. And we'll just head towards that. There are some people, like I said, we're gonna avoid them. There's no reason to cause confuzzles, any craziness. And now we're in Rock Tusk Farm. Can I just walk by you? And if you were wondering, I do have a few mods on here recommended by some good coworkers. One relating to the bad mod, so everything's a little bit nicer. Another relating to quest. I believe it's questy. A little bit easier to find everything, especially as I come and go playing this game once a week, maybe.
What you want?
One of my favorites.
Your timing is perfect. I just hope I can compliment your haste as well. I was careless while fighting a few of the venom tails nearby, and one of them stung me deeply. I can feel its poison weakening me even as we speak.
At this rate, I got maybe an hour left to live, but I'll need your help if I'm to do so. Korgan in Orgrimmar knows how to make the antidote. Find him and hurry, adventurer. I won't be able to last much longer. He should be in the Cleft of Shadow.
Alright, I think we should
You
set that.
be careful, man.
Let's go grab that demon seed as well. I guess while we're here, we could go. Could go do that one. Looks like we're gonna have to get back to where we just were. Which it is ironic. Sometimes it feels like you take 2 steps forward and you end up at the same spot. But that's fine. I need to find the antidote. I don't know where that antidote is. On second thought, I think starting to pursue that demon seed might be the best area to start out with. If you are still awake, hopefully that fan is on in your room in that corner. Maybe that fan above you, making that clicking sound. If not, turn it on. Get a little bit more comfortable. Lower your shoulders and take a deeper breath. As my wife and I continue to pack up our house, getting everything ready for our big move, one of my favorite things is to kind of reflect back all those fond memories in your current place. Those parties, having those friends over, and those sporadic dinners and moments. One of my favorite memories was just shy over a year ago in November, where we had a Christmas party. Had all of our friends over, and we did White Elephant, giving the most random gifts, from a rock to a sweater to games. Seeing everyone's expression as you give them is honestly one of the best things about it. For those who got the rock, seeing that surprised look or joy. Joss, my wife, actually got a rock, and we've kept him outside, and he looks after the house. Now, we haven't named him, which is one of those unfortunate things that maybe we should. And of course, as we pack everything up, all of our flowers bubble wrapping around the vases, I think we're gonna need to bring that rock, that piece of Kansas City. It's ironic that I look forward to the new weather in Las Vegas, but I think I'm excited for the lack of humidity. I know some love the humidity, love that heat, and some of that warmth that it brings. Others I've talked to would rather get cozy up in a blanket in a mountain. Now that's a story for another day, for maybe City Skylines or another game. By now you should be closing your eyes and resting, getting deeper and deeper into a slumber. Going back to that party, there was all types of food as well as games. We played Mario Kart, watching TV, sitting on our couch, as well as everyone brought their own dish. Some brought homemade dishes like lobster rolls. I made chicken in the air fryer, and I know that sounds crazy, but it was just chicken nuggets. We had another person bring some desserts, some cake and pie. I'm one of those types of people that tends to gravitate towards those sweets more than I should. And that's where I ended up that whole night, munching on them. As we enter the far watch point to talk.
Niru wants the demon seed destroyed, does he? Strange. Very well. If he wishes the seed gone, then I will tell you how to remove it.
The demon seed is a powerful tool for the Burning Legion. It rests in a cave on Dreadmist Peak, above a demonic altar of fire. I have prepared power stones that, when placed near the seed, will disrupt its connection to the Legion. Take a stone from the table. and bring it to the altar of fire atop Dreadmist Peak. Travel west, then north when the road forks. The peak will be to your left. The safest climb to the top is on its northern face, and hurry. The stone's power will consume itself in time.
Now we head west and then north at the fork in the road, working towards destroying the demon seed. Looking back at other parties and gatherings we've had, we've moved around a lot. We've lived at 4, maybe 5 different places, had the opportunity to have our first roommate. With that, I think we learned a lot about ourselves. I learned that I'm not the best with roommates, as I tend to be that person who likes the house at a different degree. And maybe that's just not having a roommate before. But I think with anything in life, you learn to find those balances and those checks, figuring out what works for both of you. And I think life's one of those beautiful things that's going to continue to give you the same experience, the same lesson until you finally learn it. That's one of the hardest bits about it. It can feel like you're struggling sometimes, like everything is becoming a hiccup or a pothole. And then you try to change, but it doesn't want you to. Sometimes getting fresh perspective, taking that step back, or forcing the change can help. For my wife and I, that's kind of what this move is about. Regaining control. Retaking that minute to put ourselves first. For ourselves. We've been together for 8 amazing years so far. About 8.5 if you want to be technical, but of course that has ups and downs. And of course you have those beautiful opportunities to learn more about each other. I think as we move again, doing a cross-country move this time, it's going to be really exciting. Road trips are one of my favorite things in the world. Working night shift now, I have the opportunity to be a little bit more exhausted than I would like, but also push the boundaries of my comfort. So I feel that that really can shine and develop on road trips. I always joke that my wife is a fantastic passenger princess, as it always feels like we have our designated spots. I think one of the longest road trips I've been on to date has been driving from Kansas City to Las Vegas. The first time I went out there was kind of on a whim. I was on this amazing trip with friends in Oklahoma, and then I met some other friends to kind of catch up, link up, and climb, as we're big into rock climbing. Looks like we're gonna have to get over this spire or these hills. So we hiked in maybe 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles, and started climbing and adventuring. Maybe an hour or 2 into it. Wow. He looks amazing. Maybe an hour or 2 into it. It started snowing out of nowhere. The 2 days before, it was 80 or 90 degrees because we were more in the desert in Oklahoma. And if you didn't know that, there is deserts in Oklahoma, which was a first to me. We're gonna have to go this way. So, in that snow, in the haste of battle, we'll call it, we re-looked at everything, knowing we had a week off of work, and we seized the opportunity to kind of just drive across the country. So that next morning, me and my good buddy woke up and we just started driving. Oh my goodness.
That's where you charge in.
I am sorry if that's kind of loud for you. I think we should turn everything down a little. Alright. Hopefully that's a little better. Now we'll make our slow walk back. Probably a nice 15-minute walk or 5. It's another thing that I've enjoyed is the slower pace of kind of where everything takes you. Nevertheless, on that drive, I'm not sure, it might have been 14, 15, 16 hours from Oklahoma where we're at. We ended up going through Texas and New Mexico, following the old Route 66 for those who have watched Cars. And that was a surreal experience. Growing up watching Cars, you hear so much about it, as cliche as that is. And you also kind of have a different appreciation for kind of rural parts of the country. Looking forward, instead of driving through Colorado, we're going to be going right through that same part, but now we're going to be going through during the day. Since last time my buddy and I drove at night, felt as if we saw most of it, but also missed most of it previously. So my dad in this scenario is flying out, and he's going to be kind of driving out with us, and I'm so thankful for him kind of willing to partake and offer for this. I realize I'm going up the wrong one. So I think it's going to be really exciting kind of arriving to that part of town and seeing more of the country in the light. Going to maybe some of those famous spots. One of my biggest fears when traveling is not always driving, because I've gotten used to it, probably driving a few 100,000 miles plus over the last 5 years, but more so traveling with an unknown vehicle. So being one of those scenarios that we're gonna have the opportunity to drive a U-Haul, we're going to kind of, oh my goodness, this is a little hard to do. While having those opportunities to drive the U-Haul, I think it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be really interesting, the patience needed to drive slower, as well as kind of that appreciation you get from it. Now we're back on that ridge we were on before, working our way back up the mountain. Unfortunately, I won't be finding this cure, as I didn't see it on the map. Now, I do know at one point you get mounts for this game, making travel a little bit easier, a little bit more traversable. Turn down effect volume even more, so hopefully it's not waking you up. I wish I could mount one of those, making this little hike a little easier. I realize I'm making the same mistakes I made before. So before we end up with the same problem, we're gonna walk down and regain some health. Being patient. Now, why am I losing health here? That's weird. Maybe they cursed a spell on me or something. We'll make this walk again, making that slow progress.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Patience here is going to be the virtue and name of the game. Seems that these bosses have a lot of power. So we'll just have to hit him from a little farther away.
Past that yet.
And just slowly work through everything. What do I have to do here? Destroy the demon seed. Not really sure where the demon seed is. Guess I'm gonna be on fire now. Says the demon seed is right over here. So we're gonna have to
I need more mana.
be
Not
patient.
enough mana.
Situations like this, we want to ensure that we're being patient, regaining health, mana, and everything. Level 25 is a little above my pay grade. As a level 13, I think I'm gonna struggle a lot. So we're gonna sit up here. And try to hide from direct attacks. Just gonna keep poking slowly. And as we work through this, it's kind of like making a cake, where if you're patient and you watch it, you'll get there. You can't always rush a cake.
My mana is low.
We're getting closer and closer to where we need to be. 222, we're gonna have to wait. Just kind of staring at him, taking in the scenery. We should be in a good position now.
That's still recharging.
Seems that we got that level 15 does not look delightful. Not really sure what the game plan's gonna be here, as patience will probably have to be a major factor here.
That spell isn't ready yet.
ice cold milk. I think the altar fire is potentially up here. That's just water. I'm trying to leave you alone because, to be honest, I'm quite scared of them. That could be the altar fire.
I'm
That
out
is
of range.
100% the altar fire. We just have to hope that these two.
I need to target something first.
Kind of ignore me.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh. I'm not sure why I'm losing health. But if we get rid of this guy,
Mana.
hopefully gonna be
My
enough.
mana is low.
Now if we're just patient, we should start regaining health back. If anything, we can eat an apple and buy us a little bit of time. Oh. This is
Isn't ready yet.
unfortunate. This is unfortunate.
I can't drink anymore yet.
Those cooldowns are a little fickle. Wonder, can I complete a quest in ghost mode? Maybe get another level if possible. Don't think I can, but it's worth a try. Definitely can't. That's okay. Make our way back. Oh goodness. Everyone's back alive. Hopefully no one saw me. I do not have many places I can run from.
I need to get closer.
Just had to pick off some easier targets. Where did you come from? Like, not really sure where he came from. Okay.
It's still recharging.
Yeah, see, that's very bizarre. The way that he was acting. And I'm stuck. Oh. Hi guys. Yeah. This isn't gonna work well. But we're gonna just run. Please, please stop hitting me. Hopefully I can get to full health. Okay, he stopped chasing. Level 14, that's honestly more scary. Oh. Well, I guess that's what we're eating. Just gonna be patient and attack from afar. I think we can upgrade. Maybe it's one of these. 1 point. Tons of options. So now we're gonna shoot a little faster. Do a slight bit more damage. Not much, being level 14, but
That's still recharging.
damage to them. I feel like I'm getting a little bit more XP than I normally do, but maybe it's because these guys are harder bosses. Continuing to be patient, waiting our time. No reason to rush anything. Clicked on the wrong window. I think 228 should be enough.
It's too far away. I need a target.
We'll work our way back up the mountain. Slowly and surely getting there. I think we found 228 and above was a good number. Seems that they're now 3-shot kills, which does make this a little bit less painful. Be patient again. That's defense skill. Now, when your defense skill upgrades, okay, well that just answered my question. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, level 12, I just realized.
Not enough mana.
172, that's a lot of XP. Need for cure failed. So we can now fight level 12s a little better. Means level 10s are always a little bit of a cakewalk. Did he survive that? He did. Is there any more level 12s? Kinda had fun with that level 12. I do enjoy the difficulty. There's a predicament. Let's run, let's run, let's run. Let's run. Oh no. Fall damage is definitely a problem. now, we gotta keep going until we finish the quest, at least. I find it hilarious that I have to go back and go back down the hill that I fell and potentially fall down another one. That is hilarious. But we'll zigzag back up nevertheless, working our way slowly and surely. See if I can ignore them. 'Cause I might be able to. I did. No, I die. Or resist. Now that could make me cry. Don't do it.
I can't cast that yet.
Don't do it, mister. I'm gonna get you, just wait your turn.
My mana is low.
little bit of a pickle.
I need more mana.
Let's see, is there any bit of anything we can wear?
It's not ready yet.
Oh, wrong one. I think I'm gonna need a little bit of preparing to go in there and fight.
That spell isn't ready yet. I don't have a target.
All right. Okay, you'll be next. You'll be next. I'm gonna run out.
Not enough mana.
Okay. So, looking at our bag, to be prepared. This might need to be an option. That just might have to be, I just realized I used something that only lasts 10 seconds. So we learned some lessons. Are people respawning? Alright, I don't think anyone's responding right there. You're gonna be next. I'll be patient. Okay, let's go with okay. It's gonna give me about 20 seconds to kind of get away. start healing up. That resistance is yeah, that would have got me.
My mana is low.
Goodness. Okay, so they are respawning. That adds some complexity. You know, I might be taking more damage with my armor being destroyed.
Not enough mana. I need more mana. Not enough mana. I need more mana. My mana is low.
Alright.
That's still recharging.
Okay. So now he already respawned. These respawn times are incredible. Wonder if I could. Six.
I can't cast that yet.
Where's my stone? Where's my stone? I don't know where my power stone is. I couldn't find my power stone. Did I lose it? I don't think I did. Okay. Look at that. That's an insignia. Soulbound stone. I swear I had a power stone. I don't know where that thing went. The demon's swear I saw the power stone in there. Let's kind of speed run this respawn. Okay. So we're gonna return back. And then we gotta figure out where this power stone is. Oh my goodness, that took me. Alright, oh. Let's get out of here. I think right now what we'll do is we'll go return the Stone Mountain quest, and we might wrap it up.
I need to target something first.
Okay, I think we need to grab that stone. I don't think it grabbed properly. Okay.
strength and honor.
Okay, okay, I have it on there. Now let's go to the altar. And place on the altar fire. Yeah, we have it now, so let's go try to destroy it again. I didn't know zebras were. That's not a zebra. Okay, I think we had a good plan last time. Kind of rushing in, or rather taking everyone out and then doing that thing on him. Definitely think that could be a successful strategy. I'm not gonna be able to get up there. We're gonna have to go sideways. I can't believe I wasted this. Don't want to drop it. Okay. As long as it's just you and he doesn't come over.
I need more mana.
How did you?
Not enough mana.
I love the parries. All right. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, poop. Oh, poop. Oh, poop. No, 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 no. Please, 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 please. Please, please, come on. Oh my gosh. I am like fighting every. Okay, I was able to fight it. I really need to pay attention more. Can I sniper? Oh, I can.
I need a target.
How do I get up there? I probably just walk that way. There we go. Just keep hiding in the shadows.
My mana is low. I don't have a target.
Why is it taking so long for some reason?
Not enough mana.
I guess I'll just stare while you punch me. That's okay.
So designed for drifting off to. That's where the idea for this.
My mana is low. I need more mana. Not enough mana. I need more mana. My mana is low.
to try to get in there. It's gonna be my last try.
Not enough mana.
I just have to punch him. Psych. That's what he thought.
I can't use that item yet.
Oh my gosh. I think this is a good spot to quit for the day. I think I'll just, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. You have a good one. Make sure to subscribe and like this video.